everybody, this is Benny from Benny Travels, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about everything that you need to know before you travel to Madrid, the things that I wish I knew before I traveled there. Now, I was there for about 2 months, and it was one of my favorite places that I visited in Europe. So anyway, let's just get down to the first things that you need to know. The first thing that you need to know is you don't need to pay for a taxi within the hours of 6 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. because the metro line runs all the way to the airport. So you could, when you go off the airport, you could actually take the metro to your destination, to the center, or to any location that you're going to, and it runs from 6 a.m. like I said to 1:30 a.m. Now the metro line says it's 2 a.m. but the last pickup is at 1:30 a.m. So if you're coming in after 2:30 a.m., you're gonna have to take a taxi or an Uber ride. I mean, it's one of the givens. That's what happens sometimes when you're traveling late. All right. So what about when you're driving when you're in the center and you don't want to take the metro and you just want to, but you don't want to walk? Well, there's a bunch of bicycle routes all over, bicycle rentals that you could rent for the day, and it's usually about 12 to 15 euros, and you could just pick it up wherever you want, pay the fee, and then drop it off wherever your destination is. Take a look at this real small clip that I did of the airport and the train, the metro station, so you know more or less what I'm talking about.
I gave my heart away. Oh, I gave my heart away. I gave my heart away. Oh, I gave my heart away. I gave my heart away. Give my oh, I gave my heart away. Give my I gave my heart away. Give my oh, I gave my heart away.
Okay, so now you know more or less what happens with the transportation, once you get there. Now, what about, what are some of the things that you need to know to protect yourself that I wish I knew? Well, there are a lot of scam artists, in the tourist spots. Some of the things that happens in Madrid specifically to the places where, like the Gran Via or El Sol, or the center, or the tourist spots some people, they go to the restaurants and they, maybe the waiter or the owner thinks that you're a foreigner because you speak English or so forth, and they just tell you, or they try to convince you about the specials. Now, usually the specials, they don't have a price tag on them. So what happens is you're getting overpriced. Legally in Madrid, all the restaurants have to have prices of what the drinks are or what the meals are. But during the specials in the restaurants, they don't put the price of the special of the day. So my suggestion would be is ask them if you want the special, or if you find it interesting or whatever, ask them how much it is first, or ask to see the menu in English and in Spanish to compare it. Because, it happened to me one time, and I was actually pretty pissed off about that after I found out that, I was one of the scams. So just look out for that. That does happen a lot. Another thing that you need to find out about going to the restaurants is that you get some people that try to give you these free coupons or sell you these coupons at a really, really good deal that, wow, you're saying, wow, you're getting 50% off a really good meal, or lobster or seafood or pizza. And you go to the restaurant and you sit down, and the person does these two things. Either they say that it doesn't apply on that day or that meal that you're looking for, and you actually end up getting overpriced on that. So I wouldn't, if anyone comes up to you in El Sol or Gran Via or some of the tourist spots in Madrid and tries to sell you these coupons, and it's too good to be true, I wouldn't recommend you buying it, let alone going to that restaurant, because it technically, in the end, it is a scam. Another scam that you need to look out for is when you're going in the metro. during rush hour, which is, when everybody's getting out of work, or early in the morning between 6 a.m. To about 9 a.m. and then from 4 p.m. to about 7 p.m. people are getting in and out. You have to look out for the pickpockets. When people are pushing you and so forth, and they think you're a tourist and you're speaking English or, some foreign language that people in Spain don't speak, you're more likely to get pickpockets. It is a given. And there's also a lot of people in El Sol that, they try to confuse you with so many people going, one person asking you for something, another person telling you this, or trying to sell you this, or pushing you or so forth, and then you end up getting pickpocketed. One of the things that didn't happen to me but happened to my friend was that this one lady, this Romani lady, came up to her and asked her that, gave her a rosemary leaf, put it in her hand, and told her that she was going to read her fortune. And that costed between 5 to 20 euros. And then when she told her something simple, something pretty basic, she was asking for money. When she was asking for the money, and my friend said, refused to pay, she made a big old scene, and it was just, it was pretty embarrassing. So she felt uncomfortable, and she just paid the person off. So if anybody comes up to you and gives you something, please don't take it. It is a scam. Also, there's a lot of people that, try to do all kinds of things, to take your money. For instance, at the Plaza Mayor, where, one of the tourist hotspots, they have these people that have petitions, that say, for a good cause, or save the children, or whatever. And then you sign the petition and they ask you for money. That is a scam. It happens in Italy as well. So be careful. If anybody comes up to you and offers you anything, refuse it immediately and walk away. If anybody gives you a rosemary and asks you for your fortune, get the hell out of there. You don't want to get embarrassed, and you just don't want to be in a situation that you don't want to be in. These are one of the downfalls of when you're visiting Madrid. All right, so let's talk about the restaurants, or the tapas, or the things that you want to see. Well, take a look at this video.